How's it going, guys? I'm Jack Harvard. If you don't already know, if you guys are watching this video organically, I hope you enjoy it. If I sent you this video, trust me, this is a video that could change your life, and it's something that's going to help you ultimately get into the best shape of your life. All right? So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get right into it. All right, if you're watching this video, I am assuming that you are out of shape and you are looking to get into shape. However, you don't know how to do it, especially with the busy hours that you're working. You don't know how to fit it into your schedule. Well, I'm here to show you how I transformed my physique while working 50 plus hours a week, all with less than 6 hours in the gym, okay? And the first thing I want to note is that I did all this without spending countless hours in the gym or meal prepping. I did it without the frustration or slow or stalled progress. And I did it without feeling overwhelmed by conflicting or unnecessary information, okay? So the first thing we're going to lead into is my client transformations, okay? Starting off with Josh's story, this was a 1-year transformation. So Josh was the beginning of it all, okay? This is how I learned to actually coach people. Josh was one of my closest friends. He had never set foot in the gym before. After I shared the benefits of strength training and proper nutrition, he decided to commit, and results speak for themselves, okay? Within 1 year, Josh completely transformed his physique by building lean muscle and shredding excess fat, all while working demanding 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. shifts at Aldi. I guided him with tailored meal plans, a customized training regimen, and daily accountability checks to keep him on track, okay? And not only did Josh achieve his dream body, but he also turned his passion into a thriving fitness coaching business, earning over 6 figures in the first year. All right. Second is Brandon's story. As you could tell, he has cap delts in this, and he was skinny fat in this before picture. However, he put on a lot of packed on muscle, okay? So he was on the skinny fat side, transitioned all that fat into muscle. So Brandon's story was a 6 months program, okay? So Brandon came to me stuck in the skinny fat phase, working a typical 9 to 5 job, unsure of how to train or fuel his body effectively. In just 6 months at 28 years old, he gained 15 pounds of lean muscle while shredding excess fat. Thanks to a customized training program and a strategic meal plan I designed specifically for him, with consistent guidance, accountability, and a clear step-by-step strategies, Brandon followed through with full commitment, and his transformation has been nothing but short of impressive, okay? Third, we have Zach's transformation, which was 2 months, and he's currently still working with me. So this is his 2-month transformation right here, which is pretty unreal as well. So Zach came to me with the goal of building muscle, having struggled to find the right balance between nutrition, work, and college life. He needed a structured plan and accountability to stay on track, okay? In just 2 months, Zach has added 10 pounds of solid muscle. Now, it might not sound like a lot, but you guys don't understand, building muscle is very hard, you could say, if you don't know what to do. Okay, so 10 pounds of muscle is a lot, and it can make your body look a lot different compared to when you weren't in shape. Okay, and he was skinny, so adding 10 pounds of muscle is huge for him, especially trying to eat stuff and go on a calorie surplus. It's pretty hard to do that when you're used to eating around 2,000 calories. Going on a surplus, eating around 3,000 is not easy, so it's something that he had to kind of manage and split up his meals in order to actually satisfy himself and not feel like he was stuffing himself with rocks, okay, we'll say. All right, so dramatically transforming his physique with the right guidance and personalized meal and training plan. He's not only improved physically, but also has gained confidence that carries over into his every single day life. So every single day, Zach has told me that people that he knows have came up to him and say, hey, man, I saw that you're building muscle. Like, how are you doing it? And I thought that was pretty cool because when you get people to notice your progress, it's a great feeling. This is a great example of what focused effort and the right support system can achieve. Awesome. Next, we have Esteban's story, right? This is 1.5 months so far. He's still working with me as well, just like Zach. Esteban has been one of my most dedicated clients, following the program exactly as designed. Our focus has been body recomposition, okay? Transitioning his fat into muscle, replacing fat with lean muscle, and the results speak for themselves, right? As you can tell right here. So far, Esteban has dropped 10.8 pounds, going from 210.6 pounds to 199.8 pounds. Again, he could lose more. However, we're not going on such a calorie deficit to the point where he's going to get skinny fat. We want him to hold on to that packed on muscle, right? We want him to pack on that lean muscle mass. So we're not going to put him on a calorie deficit where he's going to end up skinny fat like Brandon in the middle over here, okay? His beginning phase. Okay, his physique is noticeably leaner. He has been receiving compliments from friends on how much sharper and more athletic he looks. His progress has been incredible, and we're excited to see the continued transformation in the months ahead. Moving on to the next client result, we have Wilson's story, which is 2.5 months, and he's also still working with me. So this is a pretty unbelievable transformation. As you can see, he's still holding on to that packed on muscle. However, he's dropped 35 pounds in this picture, which is pretty cool, guys. So before working with me, Wilson was going to the gym regularly without a structured workout plan or any real nutrition strategy, okay? He found it difficult to follow a diet that supported fat loss while still feeling satisfied with his meals. In just 2.5 months, Wilson dropped 35 pounds of fat at 28 years old, okay? So age does not play a factor in all this. Obviously, people that are older, that are 38, 40, are going to say, I can't do it, my metabolism slowed down. I'm telling you right now, especially with these next transformations coming up, it does not make a difference, okay? That's just excuses. All right. Through consistent execution full commitment, Wilson saw rapid and sustainable results and kickstarted his fitness journey the right way. Moving on to Ryan's story. This is 1 month. He's working with me as well as we speak. And this transformation in 1 month is just showing you exactly what the right diet, training, and just holding yourself accountable and the accountability from my side has done for Ryan, okay? As you could tell, he has dropped or packed on a dramatic amount of muscle, and he has lost a good amount of weight, we'll say. And not even that, a good amount of fat. Sorry. Not a good amount of weight, a good amount of fat. So Ryan approached me with a clear goal to set a strong example for his children by embracing a healthier lifestyle and achieving peak physical condition, okay? Despite working over 10 hours a day, he made no excuses, committed fully to his program, followed it with discipline and consistency. To this day, he's still doing that. In just 1 month, Ryan has made an incredible transformation, shredding excess body fat and building lean muscle. His progress is a testament to what focused effort and dedication can accomplish, okay? This is just the beginning for Ryan, and I'm excited to see the continued results Ryan will achieve in the coming months, all right? So Ryan's transformation is pretty unbelievable. 1 month, it's mind-blowing to me as well, but this is what consistency really can do for you. All right, next we have some testimonials from Josh, Brandon, Wilson, Esteban, and Ryan. Starting off with Josh's.
What's going on, guys? My name is Josh Chang. When I first started working out, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just going in the gym, just moving some weight around. But I met Jack. Jack helped me in the gym. He told me exactly what I needed to do workout-wise. Gave me a plan. He actually kept me accountable as well, making me go to the gym with him, and put me on a right meal plan, giving me some guidance on what I should be eating to get into the shape I wanted to be. Now, over the course of a couple months, I got into great shape, and in the course of a year, I started my own coaching business because I got in such great shape. And with that coaching business, I've been able to make over $30,000 a month. So I've been able to transform my life, start my own business because I got in shape, thanks to Jack. Now, if anyone is on the verge of trying to or thinking about working with Jack, my advice is to 100% work with Jack. He's a genuine guy. He will get you great results. He knows what he's talking about with fitness. Obviously, he's in great shape, and he will not let you down, and he will take you to success and transform your life.
Awesome. Now moving on to Brandon's.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Brandon. Before I met Jack, I was going to the gym, and I had certain goals that I just couldn't hit. In terms of gaining muscle mass and gaining strength, that was the biggest problem for me. I reached out to Jack hoping that he'd be able to help me out with my goals and try to set me on the right track. And before, I was a little skeptical. I never really dealt with personal trainers and coaches and anything like that. But thanks to Jack, he helped me get in shape the correct way. There was a lot of guidance on his end. I was able to call him, text him whenever I needed help, whenever I needed assistance, and he was there, able to offer his knowledge. He broke the gym and eating right and everything down to a science. And I don't think I'd be where I'm at today in terms of my physical fitness and my health if it wasn't for Jack.
Awesome. Now moving on to Wilson's.
Listen up, guys. Training with Jack has been amazing for me. When I started, my goal was to lose fat and build muscle, but I had no idea how to do it effectively. Jack provided me with structured plan, guidance, and the motivation I needed to push past my limits. His workouts were challenging, yet tailored to my fitness level, and his nutrition advice helped me stay on track without feeling deprived. Thanks to his support, I have transformed my body, gained strength, and built confidence. If you are looking for a trainer who truly cares about your success, Jack will help you, and you guys should definitely give it a try.
Pretty awesome, Wilson. Moving on to Esteban's.
What's going on, everyone? Been working with Jack for about 2 months now, and I reached out to him with the goal of really getting lean, getting down below 10% body fat for the first time in my life so I can have that physique that really, really pops. And the progress has been great. We're down about 12 pounds, and I'm looking in the mirror and looking a lot better, noticing that that layer of fat is starting to melt away and the muscles are starting to pop a lot more. And for me, I was someone who just needed to take it from good to great. You know, I had been working out for a while. I know my way around the grocery store and the kitchen, but I didn't have what it took to get those elite results. And Jack's been able to help me do that by giving me the guidance, giving me all his expertise. And for me, more importantly, staying in my corner, holding me accountable, and making sure to walk with me throughout this entire journey, so that way I can look in the mirror and just be blown away by what I see. So if you're in a similar position and you want to get those elite results, definitely reach out to Jack.
Pretty awesome testimonial from Esteban right there. Let's move on to Ryan's.
Hey guys, what's up? My name's Ryan, 38 years old. Joined Jack's fitness program about a month ago. Been loving it, crushing it. Workouts, eating what I love, being able to be part of this community and having like-minded people with similar goals, it makes all the difference. I work about 10 hours a day, 50 hours for the week. I have 3 kids. If you just stay consistent, stick with the meals, stick with the workouts, it will all pay off. Jack has been amazing, keeping me in line, and you know, it's only been 1 month, so I've lost 10 pounds and I put on tremendous amount of muscle, which is insane to me in 1 month. Can't thank Jack enough, and just everything that we've been doing and what we will continue to do within the months ahead. I would 100% recommend anyone join our group, join Jack in our fitness journey, and he's a cool ass dude.
That's one great thing that we do have is an awesome community. I love every single one of my guys inside of there, and everybody's motivated. That's what's awesome about it. All right, let's move on to my journey, all right? So growing up, I played both soccer and lacrosse and earned a spot on the varsity soccer team as a freshman in high school. I know that's pretty cool. A lot of people dream of doing that, I guess. But anyways, early on, an upperclassman pulled me aside and told me, if you ever want to see real playing time, you need to gain weight and build muscle. This stuck with me, and it definitely sparked my commitment to strength training and proper nutrition, and it completely changed the trajectory of my fitness journey, okay? But the thing that I realized is that the upperclassman was not wrong. I was the skinniest kid on my team and had absolutely no confidence in myself. Being made fun of, pushed around, and never getting any respect made me feel like absolute crap. And I'm sure if you're in the same position, it probably makes you feel the same way as well. This is what I looked like at 15. As you can tell, I was very skinny. I was skinny, insecure, no self-respect, and I was not confident in myself. After looking at myself in the mirror, I knew I had to make a change. At 16, I began my fitness journey. I didn't know what foods to eat, and I didn't know what workouts to do. And like everybody else and what people are doing right now, I relied on YouTube videos looking for the right information, only to get more and more confused. I started to see noticeable progress, though, in 2 months in the gym. This is what I looked like then. After a few months of consistent effort, I managed to increase my weight from 133 pounds to 147 pounds. I built a solid foundation by simply showing up to the gym and learning proper form through YouTube videos. But despite the physical progress, I hit a plateau. I didn't fully understand the importance of nutrition, and without a structured diet, my weight and results stalled. Eventually, I began to feel unmotivated, lost, and financially strained, all right? That's when I realized I had to change. I decided to take action and create momentum in my life, starting with getting a job as a cook at a local restaurant, working a full-time job from 9 to 5. So this was me as a cook. As you could tell, I don't look happy, but I look a little bit happy, we could say, but I promise you I was not. At work, most of my meals were far from healthy, and I knew regularly eating them would hold me back from reaching my fitness goals, so I initially avoided them altogether. As I dove deeper into learning about nutrition, I began studying how to track macros and calories properly. That's when everything clicked. I realized I could still make progress even with less than perfect meals by applying macro manipulation and hitting my daily targets. I started eating a balanced breakfast at home, having lunch at work, and finishing the day with dinner after my workouts. With this approach, I was finally able to stay consistent and completely transform my physique into this, guys. So this is the leanest that I've ever been. This is around 6% body fat, and I was just messing around, playing with my macros and my calories, and just seeing what I could really do to my physique, and I was able to reach 6% body fat. Obviously, this is not sustainable. However, it was definitely a cool achievement for myself, all right? So reaching a lean, defined physique felt incredible. People began approaching me with compliments and asking for advice. It was a moment of validation for all the hard work I had put in. And still to this day, I get compliments and I get questions for advice. It's exactly what I do for a living. Like I said, an online fitness coach. However, it always feels good to help people out, and that's what I enjoy the most. My confidence soared, and I truly fell in love with the process. The gym was no longer a chore. It became a core part of my lifestyle. By that point, tracking macros and training with intention had become second nature to me. I could read it like the back of my hand, you could say. With a solid foundation in place, I decided to take the next step in my journey and began a lean bulk, leading to the next stage of my transformation. So I've never gone on a hard bulk because I never felt like I needed it. And I don't think you guys need it either. The point of a clean bulk is so that you could still have your abs and you could still look good while bulking and gaining that muscle mass that we need. So if you're in the skinny side and you're trying to get bigger, you don't need to dirty bulk. It's all about clean bulking, okay? Now, obviously, losing weight is going to be a little bit different. We're not going to need any of that clean bulking or anything like that. After years of unwavering consistency, the right guidance, surrounding myself with like-minded individuals, I finally achieved my dream physique. The transformation went beyond just physical changes. I gained immense confidence, developed a stronger, more positive mindset. Now, I can tell you that is very true. Your mindset shift is unbelievable because you didn't even realize that there's so many opportunities that open up when you just get into shape, right? And we'll talk about that further on. But this newfound clarity led me to start my own social media platform and business, where I now share my journey and help others achieve their goals. So this is my lifestyle now after achieving that physique that I want, right? First of all, lessons learned. I learned how to navigate challenges with resilience and develop even greater discipline, all while managing and growing my business. I've gotten freedom. I've always desired the freedom to do whatever I want when I want, okay? Today, I am proud to say I have achieved that. And then the third thing is confidence. Everybody wants confidence. I can tell you getting into shape will deliver every piece of confidence that you need in your life, okay? I'm incredibly confident now. I can take my shirt off anywhere, knowing the hard work and dedication I put into getting to where I am today. So all of this, my fitness journey got me here, right? From a skinny kid who struggled with confidence. It could be you or an overweight person. You could be struggling with confidence just because you're not in shape, okay? And that's okay. But this can always change. You just have to implement these next things that I'm going to bring up, okay? And the first thing I want to mention is to a man that has now conquered his mind, learned how to be disciplined, and handle any challenges that may come his way in the future. That's me now, okay? I want to handle any obstacle that comes in my way because I know I can, because I know how hard it was to achieve that dream physique and how consistency and discipline played a major factor into me getting into shape and how it can tackle any obstacle in my future, okay? So I have an opportunity for you. The truth is you don't need to know more information. If that was the case, you would have already achieved your goal. What if you could learn how to get your dream physique, be held accountable, and be part of a like-minded community? I promise you guys, this will change your life. So this is going to be for people who want top tier confidence, okay? A level of confidence that empowers you to embrace who you are, overcome insecurities, and pursue any goal in life with conviction. This is for people who want relentless accountability to develop the discipline required to not only achieve your fitness goals, but also excel in your personal and professional life. This is for people who are tired of slow progress. No more putting in the effort without seeing meaningful progress. This is also for people who are action takers. Once you set a goal, you take immediate action and make it happen without delay. This is for people who are feeling lost. You need clear guidance and defined direction to achieve your goals. And this finally is for people who are open-minded. Be open to advice from those who have achieved what you aspire to be, okay? And take actionable steps to implement it into your every single day life. This is not going to be for you if you are not patient, because results take patience. Results take time. If you're not committed to dedicating months to developing both your character and your physique, this community may not be the right fit for you. This is not for you if you are a quitter. We do not want any quitters. If you are not prepared to stay committed when results take longer than expected, this may not be the right path for you as well. Not making this a priority, right? That will not be for you if you're not making this a priority. If fitness isn't a top priority for you, I encourage you not to watch this video. I am looking for individuals who are committed to prioritizing their fitness and improving their lives. And this is not for you if your ego is way too big. You must be open to constructive criticism from those who have achieved what you aspire to, okay? Rather than relying on your own perspective if you're not yet where you want to be. If that's something you're willing to do, this isn't the right fit for you. If that's not something you're willing to do, sorry. Okay, so 3 reasons on why you're failing. First of all, accountability. All other programs or methods you have tried may have not held you accountable. Your coach provided a plan, but didn't ensure you followed through with it, okay? Why not work with someone who won't accept excuses and will ensure you execute your plan consistently, day in and day out? 2, training. Your training lacks structure, right? I don't know why that says our. I meant your training lacks structure. You are unsure of the correct numbers of sets, reps, or which exercise to even target, and you're not even tracking your cardio. Without this foundation, you're not maximizing your progress. And number 3, your diet. Most importantly, again, I always like to preach this. Getting into shape is going to be 70% diet and 30% training. Your diet is simply not aligned with your goals. If you truly had the right nutrition plan, you'd already be seeing the results you want. You're unsure how to track your calories and macros or how to adjust them week by week to keep progressing toward your dream physique. Next, the biggest lie. You don't need a coach who simply hands you a one-size-fits-all plan, a cookie-cutter plan, and sends you on your way. Even with a solid meal and training plan, you're left feeling isolated on your journey and you haven't gained the knowledge to truly master your mindset and achieve lasting results, okay? Unsustainable. This will leave you frustrated, okay? This is something I like to preach. If you have something that is unsustainable, you're not going to be able to do it for the rest of your life. You're going to fall victim to the person that you used to be. You could achieve your physique with things that are unsustainable, but you're always going to fall back to the person if you don't actually do things that are sustainable, okay? If that makes sense. This will leave you frustrated. You'll hit a plateau in the progress because you lack someone to hold you accountable for your actions. In the past, you've walked past from coaching sessions without ever gaining any real value that would truly improve your life. Third, done for you. Partner with someone who understands how to design a customized workout and meal plan that fits seamlessly into a busy work schedule and is already where you aspire to be. Work with someone who will track and adjust your plan to ensure continuous progress, making the necessary changes along the way. And finally, strategy. Simply follow the structure of the program and we'll handle all the adjustments to your calories and training to ensure continuous progress. This is what I like to say. You follow all the things that I tell you to do, you're going to reach your goals. And I'm going to give you things that are sustainable that you can use for the rest of your life, okay? So you understand, you get the knowledge from my head, implement it into yours. This isn't something that I just give you where you don't understand it. I will break it down to you, all right? All right, the 6 fundamentals to a shredded and winning mindset. First, mindset mastery. Get rid of your limited mindsets that have been holding you back your whole entire life, okay? Adapt a mindset that allows you to succeed in any aspect of life. Build the foundation you need to get started on your fitness journey. This isn't something you accomplish overnight. We prep you, get ready for face the hardest challenge of your life, okay? This is something that's going to mentally prepare you for every single obstacle in your future, all right? To achieve this, you will need to rewire your mind, implement good habits, and be self-aware. You will need to learn how to visualize your goals and turn them into reality, how to be self-aware and cut your vices out of your life, and how to meditate and think clearly. I will teach you the habits I use to break down past my insecurities, limiting beliefs, and mindset barriers. Limiting the beliefs is a huge thing, guys, because with limiting beliefs, you're gonna be limited, like it says right there. You're not gonna have the belief in order to get where you need to be. You need to believe in yourself, and that's something that I teach you because anybody and anyone, no matter the age, height, weight, race, can get into the shape that they want to be. Number 2, optimal workout plans. You will get the perfect workout plan. I'll provide you with the ideal workout plan tailored to your schedule, ensuring that both time efficiency and maximum effectiveness in the gym, all right? Number 2, enjoying the process. We'll provide you with a workout plan designed to leave you feeling energized and accomplished after each session, walking out of the gym with a pump that boosts your confidence to new heights. So the customized diet and meal plan. So adaptive meal plans. You need a personalized meal plan tailored specifically to your body and your goals, right? This is catered to your body, your goals. And the fun thing about this is every single time you go out to eat, that's the best part about macro manipulation. If you're going out to have a cheat meal, I'll adjust what you eat for the rest of the day just so you can actually enjoy that cheat meal at night, all right? So it should still fit your macro and caloric goals. So what works for one person may not yield the same results for you, which is why I provide you with a clear, customized diet plan to follow. Again, these are with the foods that you like. I just change the calories and macros in order for it to fit your body and your goals, okay? Enjoying your favorite foods. You don't have to completely give up your favorite foods. While moderation is key, there are ways to enjoy things like burgers, fries, while still making progress toward your weight loss goals. Like I just mentioned, adjusting what you eat for the rest of the day so that you can have those cheat meals. Number 4, a like-minded community. The biggest mistake I see is that people believe the journey of self-improvement is a lonely one. In reality, there are thousands of others with the same mindset and goals, people that are ready to support and grow alongside you. So you guys are going to be able to connect with others that have the same goals and ambitions as you. As you can tell, these are our weekly group calls. So every single Sunday, we all hop on a call and chat it up, talk about our previous week's progress, things we want to implement, things we can improve on, and stuff like that. We could bring up fitness questions as well. It's just to have a community where everybody can see how motivated each other are. Maybe you guys come up with some new challenges. For instance, my guys just started implementing 100 push-ups a day. So every single person inside of my community is doing 100 push-ups a day. And guess what? They're all motivating each other, and they're the ones who came up with that. I didn't even have to. That's how strong a community is. The goal is to create a space where you can share your journey, support one another, and hold each other accountable as you push towards your goals. This program is here to push your boundaries and achieve your personal and fitness goals, all right? 5, relentless accountability. If you don't see progression in your life, that means there's a lack of accountability. When I tried to do everything by myself, it felt overwhelming and I felt alone. There is one solution to this, okay? You need to make friends who have the same goals as you. Friends that won't let you slack off because you don't feel like it. What is the best way to achieve a goal? I like to say it in front of 100 people. If you don't achieve your goal, they'll laugh at you. If you do achieve your goal, they'll praise you, right? But the right community will support you on the path even if you fall off, okay? That's what made the difference for me. I didn't have that community in my journey of building my physique, which I wish I did. But if I did have it, people checking up on me and making sure that I was keeping up with my workouts, diets, cardio, and habits, it would be the most important key to achieving my physique and getting rid of all of my insecurities. So we will host weekly group calls and one-on-one calls on top of that to make sure that the journey is going as smooth as possible. So every single week we'll have, on a date of your choosing, we'll have a one-on-one coaching call to adjust everything of the past week and see where you are with your body and your progress. And then we'll also have that group call that I was talking about earlier. And this isn't your average video program, okay? It's a brotherhood that works together to change your life. Every single guy inside of my coaching, I am friends with. I will call regularly, right? This isn't some like, okay, you get to call me this amount of times. You get me 24/7. You can call me. We're brothers, okay? That's how I like to look at this. And finally, 6, premium access to me, direct access to me. By joining my program, you gain direct access to my knowledge. You can ask me any questions at any time, request more informative content, and more. Number 2, enhanced support. Enjoy personalized support and mentorship from myself. We make sure that you receive guidance and motivation you need to achieve your goals. All right? So that is our 6-step process for your transformation. Again, going over it. First, mindset mastery. 2nd, optimal workout plans. 3, quick and easy meal plans. 4, like-minded communities. And 5, relentless accountability. 6, direct access to me. All right? So if you guys are ready to actually move on and build a shredded physique alongside your full-time job without having to spend hours in the gym or cooking meals, I'm going to put a Calendly link in the description so you guys can book in a call with me, all right? I look forward to talking to you guys, and let's get this done. I'm excited, and have a good one. Peace.